Welcome to another conversation with uZolaniJama. Siyakwamukela kusiqendu sanamhlanje. Today we're sitting with the guy from LA. He's the guy because Guy Onke. Siyakwamukela episode. What's good with you?
I'm good, myself.
Yeah, I'm good. Abantu we actually went to the same school.
Yeah. yeah.
And at that time I didn't know he could rap.
Yeah.
Like when do you find rap? Because I remember like sometimes when figure rumini and whatever and figure mamele spaza.
Yeah.
And at some point go figure 3 months cap scale and the only people who were singing like louder because scale say to most multiracial among amla so come to mamele spaza and so where do you find a fit spaza? I mean spaza. Yeah. Where do you find yourself with hip hop and rap?
I started listening to hip hop like when I was young. I think my brother introduced me to hip hop, my older brother. Yeah. Because I used to listen to like G-Unit, Dipset, and I used to watch like music videos. So I fell in love with hip hop then. And it's like I used to like listen to hip hop and I used to dress like Wiz Peggy. So I've always loved hip hop. And I wrote my first rap when I was in grade 5, Peace Black Afro. After Peace Black Afro dropped.
What was the scale? You knew you could rap?
Yeah. But I was just like, nah, I don't want to do this. It was just like, but like when you're calling, so you can't run away from it. But like I've always tried and to zest in your music. But it somehow followed me. And then, even in high school we used to make music like with beats, Kanye West. We used to get beats from YouTube. Yeah, and then we get laptop from the same age, and then we record like plug laptop J.
When no pure
But
we was a rapper, but like
they're just doing J. And then,
supporting friends.
Yeah.
And then like you start rapping serious
2014, because I got like beats like it's from YouTube again. And I think I had like 20 beats or something. I wanted to make a tape, but then in the end, because I couldn't get like a studio. So, but I released my first single in 2016. Yeah, my first single.
Suicidal.
That was the first single J. Like it was like what was it called? Fuck, I think I think it was called Passive Smoking. Yeah. It was like a beat from YouTube, and then I dropped the song.
Like I've always known you as someone who's not really confrontational. Or like into violence. Because I'm sure memory there was some story Rumini coffee crime about jumping on Tomani is his friend and this nigga was just chilling.
I was there.
You went there. I'm like
it was up here.
Up here.
Yeah, naive. I'm like because
if I call also team.
I was gonna do shit.
Like why do you think it's always proper to just sit back and not engage to always find violence and shit?
Well, I think also it's just like who I am, man. And because I also like grew up in a very violent environment. But it's just like I think I just like from a young age I decided about now, man. I don't want to be this like type of person, So whenever like there's drama, you don't get me there. I'm not into drama. So I think it's just like who I am. I can't really explain it, but it's just like who I am. I'm not.
You're not into like those things. Like where do you get it from? Because I'm under the impression that like you grew up without your father. Like Siyambonga was Temako. Mbona big change. Only to go rolling into the type of person that you are.
Yeah, because I also like because in the college because my mom likes to go to church even now she goes. Okay. Yeah, we come up. And then in Ndira, cooks. I used to go there, Kingani. And she was like very strict school. I think because I had 3 brothers before, they went to bed and this is very strict on me, towards me. And then even now, even because my friends like at the time they were very like busted. But now nobody from more So I've always nobody in front of me so that's the kind of person she was. Like I was when I was a kid. I was just think, nah man, my friends are doing this, but what if you can't better because you go for it, you're always holding your wash. No one's like okay. No, she knows I drink, but like I never wanted to see me like drunk. I always try like always try and like I'm going in that state.
Yeah, bro. Like you circle of friends, because you mentioned about like if friends is ako, you'd cousins alone, no profit just.
Yeah.
Like, how important is kuwe in the yoba who choose friends as Tile and who do you chill out with? Because I don't remember mhlawumbe ngikubona abantu sokuchilla nabo.
Yeah.
Okokona kwazi ubone like you're observing from a distance ngabantu that you have like a lot of common characters. Yeah. Yeah. So how do you choose your friends?
Mostly it happens organically, you know. Even with Sam, like one of my best friends, how did we meet? It was like some stupid shit. Like,
when did you guys start being friends? No Sim.
I met Sim 2016, and then we became friends 2018. Yeah, 2018, and then
through the music.
Yeah, I think I was asking for a feature. Yeah, I think I was asking for a feature, and then and we did a song together 2018, and then from there, so I think Jama must say that song. Yeah. And then we from there just became friends. But in the end, for me, I think just like vibes, man. You know, vibes. It just happens organically. I don't really choose who's who. But obviously, I don't really hang out with anyone. But you know.
And from a scale like that, when up you and Kuban like you, that just like me, because a scale I used to look like a gimmick.
Yeah, like it's wrong.
Yeah, I'd always be that guy who's born. I couldn't serious on if
Yeah.
So from Lawe, was it on purpose? Because like I'm about till this day. And like looking at you right now, like you are like certain like a lead because we're serious, but you can't see them right now. Dropped out to after grade 12 they just sat home and like we're out here like doing a lot of great shit. So like the character of being a gimmick was it always on purpose or like?
Nah, I think it wasn't. I think it was just like the environment, and the guy who's going amazing day. I feel this from the swing was up my mouth. So I think it was just like I'm not sure. I just like fell victim Lando and I was caught on because I wasn't back in primary. I wasn't like that type of kid.
In high school, you figure out you're correct.
Yeah, because I think like I thought one. I was like
Yeah, because like I've always seen Balkan Island. No, this guy is like quiet, but he does these things. Yeah. And when we get into the music, we are going to cause a tape. And I don't think that time you were really into music like that. Because I remember like I was texting you and like let's do something because I always reach out to people and I'm always trying to reach out and trying to help the ones who came out, it's really not about loan. Like I was always like, yo, let's try and do something, and you were like, okay, like after Skat, I'm not sure about losing number or I lost your number, but
yeah.
At that time stage was
I think I was still trying to figure out my sound. Because when I look back, like that tape, if I listen to it now, it's like, did I really say that? It's like, I think at the same time also, I kind of like solidified my sound, because everyone was like, yo, this is your sound, like you own this. But at the same time, it's like mentally, like I don't think I was in a good space at the time. I wasn't really in a good space. But thank God I made that tape. Thank God I made that tape.
I still think that tape was fire though. Like I don't know, SK.
No, it's still fire.
It's really creative.
Yeah, I think is just because now like when I look at my recent tape and then I look at that, it's like like
it's shit. It slaps.
Yeah, it's like like even what people are saying, but from the first tape, like it really grew. You know, I think those kind of comments like maybe make me realize
around the circle okay this song is trash or this one.
Yeah, my friends, they tell me. They tell me.
What do they complain about mostly?
Nah, they don't really complain. Nah, they'll just tell me it doesn't slap. But when you're playing like a song, you're like nah.
Simna ungoyeni namasimo bawuni.
Namasimo. Nah, just being honest, man. Just being honest. And no critic, you know. But I mostly ask them because like since I'm doing a song, so like I'll ask them like, what do you think about this, you know?
And umculo listening to your sound, okanye umculo wakho, is inspired a lot by like the Xhosa. I'm not sure if it's called the Xhosaism or what it's called, but like it's really inspired by Ubuxhosa and how you articulate certain words and how you try and creative direct it. What type of music do you listen to?
Gospel, Lisbaza. Because I think 80% of my playlist I saw it's not hip hop. Some hip hop number 10% or 20%. But mostly it's like, you know, like the Simpieta, Njamboko, like Shushu Baby, like Bakanga. And then and rock as well. Rock and roll, and then
Play rock, you need depression. Like,
nah, not really. There's different kinds of rock. I don't listen to lately.
Depression.
Because also on my tape I have like rock. I think 2 songs, like rock inspired. Even those 19 was inspired, like a rock inspired song.
Also inspired, like listening to your conversation earlier, the moves about like, is the sound that you guys are doing Spaza or what?
I call it new age Spaza, because like personally, because my music, because I was inspired by Okidjo or Fundameva, you know, and I not copy, but like I'm trying to continue what they started. So
in what way? Like, is it in terms of the lyrical content?
The content as well, the content as well. I wrote that song after I listened to
the gospel song.
That song, and then also the Backyard Man.
Okay.
I listen to him, like how he articulates words and this guy is.
And except for speaking of the writing, in the lyrics I was needs like so still, I'm not sure if it's affection or, but they're too sexual. Like you're always speaking about like getting it or shagging or the hands or whatever.
What song is that?
Oh no, you fucking bitches in the plus. But there's always, even like the recent drop, like E-Way, I'm sure for now.
It's
are you always like that? You go to the club and meet a girl and like, yo, can we shag, and then keep it moving.
I used to be like that, but now I'm cuffed.
You used to be like that?
Yeah, I used to be like that, like
for real.
Yeah, like rockstar life and
even the DMs.
Yeah, we'd go to a club union, and you know, when you go to club union, you're trying to get some.
And just be honest about it.
But coming back to that, the lyrics, they were inspired, you know, by things that happened. Anyway, is a true story, like it happened. Like,
what happened? Like that's my favorite song.
It happened.
Including myself.
It happened, like it was essentially man.
Your house.
But this nigga, I was with him, I think it was him, and then we had this matatu. I think there were like 5 or 6 girls in my house, and I've never seen that much chicks.
In your house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you say?
I've never seen too many chicks.
In your house is how. So, is it the girls asking or how much?
One of the girls asked.
Asked you about.
From Chomiyaki, man.
Yeah.
Because I was but you know.
You explain in the lyrics. But like,
My Chomiyaki phone. So,
so what do you put in the song the same day or after some time?
It happened 2019. So I wrote the song last year.
Shit. You are music, machita. You are
yeah. So everything there like is all facts, but no.
Oh, you hold on, no. Everything there is facts.
Yeah, on like the tape. It's my life, but
okay,
no, I just talking shit on no. It was just
when you say like longas, like
that's what we're saying.
Long street.
Long street, Bogalang. They have a long street. Bogalang.
Oh yeah, you slept there.
Yeah, I was out. Now it was a different day now. I blacked out, and then I just found myself in the university, and then we had
and then like as together, you wake up.
Yeah.
Is it real?
Yeah.
We know you met Mampele.
Yeah, I even lost my card because I think she stole it. I don't know. I lost my pen card and then my mask and sanitizer. It was in my pocket.
You resigned, Muslim?
It was look. It was last year. Man.
Ah,
Yeah.
Example, like I'm not saying like inflation is a fiction, but I didn't know, but yo, niggas can like take it that far, cause
Yeah.
yo, I'm gonna
It happens. It happens.
So,
the only song that's not unreal. No, I was just writing dream.
What's your favorite song on your EP?
Yeah, that's ginger, man. I think Gumbulelo, no.
Kumbule, what do you speak about?
My father, like it's actually, I think it sums up the whole tape, Gumbulelo. Because I talk about mom was Kulisa, and then my father died, and then me becoming a man, and then depression, suicide attempts, and then
You've been repressed.
yeah.
Why?
After high school, actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah, cause I didn't want to be a camp, like, because I'm not we are coming from primary.
Yeah.
So I see catch you, man. Like I think there's like 15 of us. I think or 12, I don't know. But Sayapa is this masters
Camps.
Yeah, camps, yeah. And I don't want to be there, man.
You didn't want to be there.
Yeah, I wanted to do art. I don't know what, but like art, whether paint or whatever, but just art, yeah. So I don't want to be there, and because I wasn't really good at science, even when I turned science. But I was the first student. Okay, to Epic camps, this girl.
Yeah.
And then everyone kept on putting pressure on me. And at the time, it was 2010, yeah. I was in grade 9, 2010. So everyone at the time, and then because guys catch mostly, there was a lot of like gangsterism, crime. So everyone was like, man, like Vikas.
Yeah.
So so I was like, man, I have to, let me just try and like defend balloon now.
Yeah.
So I left, and then like it came to Onke. Well, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it because I didn't like science.
I don't think like I want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy camps, and then what I did mistake after camps and since I was doing science, I was like, let me try science again in university.
Shit.
So I applied, like, I think analytical chemistry, SBUT, did first year. Fuck, I think by June I was like, nah, fuck.
That's where depression kicked in.
Yeah, it kicked in there because I was like, fuck. And then when I looked around, I think I also said like one of the songs on Uber Drugs, the second part, about because I could see like the guys I went to high school with, like they were doing things in life and everything was going good, and then there was like there's me, no direction. I don't know what I'm doing, like, you know, like
you're just posing for pictures. Yeah,
I'm like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So yeah, depression kicked in, suicidal thoughts kicked in, everything, yeah.
When you feel suicidal, what's happening in your mind?
You just want to, I think, I wanted like an escape, you know, because at some point, I think 2015, yeah, now towards the end of the year, 2014, started going to house parties, orbs, and then, you know, because you get drugs there and cokes and whatever.
Into what type of drugs?
Cocaine, every kind of drug, you know. So
you used to smoke?
I think when I tried, I didn't smoke, but, you know, like, the first time I saw coke was 2014, yeah, like, you know, it's a party and someone offers you, like, hey, you know, you're trying to do whatever you can to escape, you know.
Yeah.
So I think now suicide is like that. You just wanna, like, fuck, like, to give you, you know.
So like when Zingapi attempts on there?
I think it's in that too, yeah, in that.
The first one, which
I was just like drugs, man.
Drugs?
I bought Zens, yeah, is the next.
Oh, is the next one? You know is the next?
This is pure, man, the next.
Yeah, Zela.
Like, yeah, I took them.
But that's fine.
And then again I took second time pain pills. And
like overdose.
Yeah. Didn't work.
School two.
Yeah.
Welcome back, mama.
Yeah. And then like last time pills again. I was in a useful car, like.
And you went to the clinic or?
No, I didn't go to the clinic. I just drank a lot of water.
Does your mom know? Like, you do suicide, or does your mom know?
No, she didn't know.
Does she know now?
No, she didn't know.
She does shit.
No, she didn't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Have you told anybody?
My ex-girlfriend, yeah, I told her. Like, you know, I told her everything. And then also, but again, also, what song is that? There's a song, man, Killing the Villain on my tape. I speak about it.
I think
because I've never spoke, like even Chumzam didn't know that. I've never been like spoken about it, you know. So yeah.
And then like, okay, like you stop being suicidal. What makes you come back to life and appreciate? But look, I have to live. Yeah. Well, this is what I have to do right now.
It's God, man. God. Yeah. Because I went to church, man. I went to church, and
in that period.
Yeah, and I found like a sense of belonging. Like, no, I belong here, you know. And you know, like when infants guys from my head, like, this is for me.
Yeah,
like, how do you know? Yeah, so yeah.
I'm going through this.
Yeah, it was just one of those, man. Like, fuck, you know. I remember that time I broke down. I went to the toilet and I broke down. And yeah, so from there I was like, nah, man. Let me just, you know. Because now we think about, because like for me it was like, I wanna die. But then like the family and friends, like, what about them? You know, so I had to think about that. And I tried therapy as well, but fuck, nah.
It didn't work out.
I went there once and then they gave me like a letter, but it's a for like to get like
antidepressants.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to live off pills, man. So I didn't go there. I don't want to take pills for the rest of my life. I like, nah.
Yo, dog. Yeah. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna know. Like.
Yeah.
But how has music helped you escape and make you write your thoughts in the sense that okay, look, I can actually do drugs. Like what I can do is just make music and just listen to myself. Because what happens if you are saying I'm angry because of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, you're saying it through the music, you can actually go back and listen to that. You're asking reason with yourself, like, okay, look, maybe I overreacted. Maybe I'm angry because mama you had me. It wasn't the reason why I was angry. I was angry because la me to buy and take on the busy. So how has music helped you like escape those in?
I think it's just like being, because I think it's just like being about being honest with yourself, you know. Because my first tape I was just talking shit, man. Like first tape I was just being cool and all. But with this one, because I've always wanted to make like a tape soon, like a biography, what do you call it, whatever type of thing. So with this one I was honest. I've been honest before I made the tape. Like before I made any song, I wrote like a list of things. Like, Onke, need to address this. Like, and like I was just, and it was hard. Like, because it's like I was facing myself.
Yeah.
But like, so when soon. Telling me soon, just because maybe like I'm not that soon, that type of things. So I had to write those down, and then, so I think it was therapeutical, in nature.
Yeah.
Because it was just like it was an honest conversation with myself. Even before I wrote the music, it was in Zamoya.
Yeah.
I had like a conversation with myself. I used to like meditate and think, you know, like what bothers me, you know, and every I think it was also on my part. I had to, like, before I wrote the songs, I was like, killing the villain, Nobaleka.
Yeah.
I had to like go back to my 2016 self when I was like self-destructive. But shit, it's like I had to go back. I had to relive the experiences to write those songs. So I think it was more like a conversation.
Also, you had to go back. You had to go back in like terms of thoughts.
Yeah, like mentally, you had to like, you know, think. What were you doing at the time? Why did you do that? Why did you take those drugs? Why did you try to kill yourself? And those type of things. I think it was more like a conversation.
Yeah, I also think like in terms of writing, like the type of music that people love listening to, where a person can actually come out and explain, this is what happened, this is why it happened, this is how I felt when this happened. Okay, cool, shit. I've experienced the way, and like you are very creative. So Gulula will stand out.
So,
I call her, hey, shit, I can't hear this guy. You can easily hear because like you're
yeah.
If like we rap and like a one-sided story, like this guy is whack. This guy is because like I think about like they can easily listen. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like as Ndira, like moving on to the career, how important is hip hop?
It's I think it's very important actually, because like when you look back, all Bulls, or like what they did like for us, opened doors for us, you know, and then now we're just like carrying on what they did, you know, and even ever he Spaza, Ulanga wasn't big, Mascula.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anyone with Spaza, Ulanga. Nah. So I think it's safe to say about Incha, like in the up in Cape Town, Ulanga. But so Ulanga, So I think it's sarcasm.
Yeah. But you know what I think, like honestly speaking, what is holding Ilanga, I'd say my honest opinion.
Yeah.
But if you don't roast, I think Ulanga, like what's missing Ulanga, but I think you just did it, like Gungo remix. They hardly collaborate outside.
The Unity, like outside.
No, except for Unity, like
outside.
They hardly collaborate outside, like Nabanyaban, like Kailicha, Danun, Indonun. Like when you do that, like Ululu, because if I find out about you, so Landela and find out shit, there's also same. They're from the same hood. Like who should you put on with remix? And I was telling you about, and I was telling you reasons about why you should do it. If Ningenzala ways of collaborations, I think they expand because Langa, like way behind so like I'm I'm not even from Walanga, like but way by is really dope. Like in Yenza on different, and you guys are like you guys are special. I've said it before, like even I've said it, like you guys are really special, but if you like element of going out there like Uye Gumsai, Yabo. Nobody you don't know him like that, like Uye Gumsai, and start making music. Uye Gumban and start making music, like Kulule Ngungena Walang, about okay, oh shit, these guys. This is what this is what they're doing. Because I'm sure SA hip hop, once it finds out by Konpeng talk along, they'll go power and I figure parts of figure but it's the conversations of trying to protect it. Because I see protective way that we have. And when as you are coming up, who's your like top 5 without sounding biased or
top 5?
Yeah.
Overall,
G.
But not order.
Yeah, in no particular
order. Greek, Sim, Bravo, Abs. What else? Oh, fuck my.
Yeah. So let's speak about the tape, man. Like, what inspired the title of the tape is Anuzomoya?
Because what inspired? Because I listened to Usimport and I got cool.
Yeah, I see.
So I listened to her.
Crush
I love her. Yeah. So I listened to her. There's a song by her called Mayine. Yeah, Mayine. So after I listened to the song, there were like 2 words stuck in my mind. Umvula, Umoya. So I think, I won't lie to you, I don't know how Zolani came about, but like, I had Umoya the whole time. Like now I'm gonna call my tape, like Umoya, something with Umoya Parati. And then it's just along the way, like Zolani's Umoya. I'm like, shit. And it made sense because on the tape, it's like different type of sounds, like literally. And then with like different emotions. And then it's like me, like to Umoya. Like, let's say, like Umoya Ngoku. If Umoya blows, and then there's a different sound. But Umoya blows is different sound. But live. So that's me, like combining different sounds.
Oh shit!
So this is Umoya. So that's how like it came about. And then I'm a star sign. I'm a Korean.
Yeah.
So and then it's like a wind sign.
A Korean.
So yeah, it was like So it all made sense.
Yeah, that's genius. Yeah. Like I'm being put on right now. Like I'm being put on.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then like in terms of like the people who handled e-production, like, why was it those specific people? Or is it people who you always hang out with and then like you go, okay, I like this beat?
No, I've never met Nick. Oh no, I met him after we worked. Nick Pagement.
Okay.
Yeah. I met him after we met and after we worked, and then what else? 897. Anyway, I've never met him. I haven't met him. We're gonna meet.
Where is he from?
I think Cleric Works. I think so.
For real?
Yeah. I have a session with him soon. So I'll meet him. And then what else? Due to I met him once, met him once, and then all this like I went really tight, like up before no.
Yeah.
Like we were cool only after. Being a Maslawi.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was only like people I've always like admired from a distance.
And how did you know what happened? Like the hook.
The song. Oh, the song. The hook, yeah, it was inspired by the gospel song. Yeah. But yeah, I've always wanted to.
Did you tell him to make la way can know?
If you don't know, yeah. I'm sure he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. I had him like thinking the whole time, like, he must do this hook, this part. He must do it for me, because I've always wanted to do like to mix Skasi and like gospel, because I grew up in Kawin and Kasi. So like I had to marry the two. And even though like I'm cursing on the song, but it was like yeah, it's not there's really no meaning behind the song. It's just me having fun in the song.
So like as long as producers, it's just like people you never met. Which means like it's really that spiritual.
I think
because like there's no way, there's no fucking way and then come on that track and you just relate.
Yeah.
On the shit. Like the beat or this hook can like really slap away.
Yeah. Like I said, I've always like admired them from a distance, you know. And then Ukrikia is my friend, Ra friend. What else?
Why didn't you put the same way tape up?
We did a song together, but like the song we did like it's not gonna fit. Because like the tape is really like it's a sequence of events. Because if you remember like obviously it's like it's a story, and then Umbulelo like sums it up. The last song sums it up the whole tape. So yeah, it was just to me it was like about creating a story.
And how important is it for you like to not work with the energies? Is still, as you mentioned, like you're always trying to stay away from it and shit. Yeah. Like how important is it like not to mess with you? Is there anybody that you don't mess with? On a personal level.
No, I can't think of anyone now.
Okay.
Time there is, but I can't think of anyone now. I'm gonna beef from them. Like you said, because high school I was.
Like you were never.
I'm not into. Them, they have a problem with me, but like.
That's impossible. That's impossible. But like that's really impossible. Like even me, like I don't remember myself looking at you and be like, "Hey, I play like what a lot." So like and I was always been like, this guy's cool.
I've always been sure, yeah. So now there's no one.
Like you always is that like we where you were trying to get to young.
Oh fuck yeah! Try to get younger, but says it can't.
And we tried to get like a flash, and said he wants the coins. He wants the coins.
Hey, boy, I'm broke.
But I swear, like when this song drops, the remix, it's like Kumbula Watum Clues remix did. It took with that shit. Like I kept you not.
Yeah.
I think like Ilango where Wonge that's a creative needs to be behind. Wonge needs to be behind that one song, like Nati, and do whatever that we can to make sure like it hits radio, it hits TV, buy in a video. It's always there. It goes playlist, no, because
thanks.
It really slaps.
Slaps.
Yeah, it really slaps. But like before we like even try to wrap up, like what do you really want a band to catch from your music? Because I think like there's a lot of, I'd say, misconceptions about like why you're doing like, what do you wanna teach the next guy?
I think like what I've been taught as well, because like growing up, I listened to hip hop, like the gangsters and the 50 Cent, like I've got this, I've got guns, I'm selling drugs, I'm a gangster. So like I used to listen to hip hop and I didn't relate, but I loved it somehow. And then when Kendrick came with the album Good Kid, Mad City, that changed my perspective of hip hop, because that was like, that's me. Like grew up in these surroundings, and then I'm not a gangster. So what I'm trying to say with my like I think it's just like staying true to who you are. I think it's just like about staying true to who you, to who you are, And then just like spreading love, man, you know. Yeah, I think it's just like who you are, like be who you are.